So, I don't get much money on disability, and I'm out of money. So I contacted somebody. I said, "There's no proof." See, the thing is it's it's a project that develops over time, and I've sold a few paintings and had a few stolen and stuff like that. And people take them if I give them away, but it's bizarre to me how the thousands of people I meet, they just don't know that I'm really on disability and poor. They don't know unless I tell them. I'm a pretty good performance artist, and I don't want to elicit pity that I need $10 or $20 here and there. So, and also fine art, what I do, it's priceless. I mean, the expression on their face and their kids' face when they see lavender dogs, and I present it pretty well. But most of them are just like really sweetly surprised. They're like, "Oh, purple dog. I've never seen that." So the reaction I get, I take up the space. I take up a lot of space. I'm in their life. Whether they say anything, I'm there. It's there. And it may be something that's good for them. And I think they sense that a lot of times, that maybe they don't understand the philosophy or what I'm trying to do about building a school. And there's really not enough time to go into it. So you just make small talk, and the negative people, I've learned just to let it, like a duck in water, just let it go off my back. I just say that's their problem, and if they don't want to talk, that's fine too. I just can't equate performance art to a dollar amount, especially a dollar amount of like 10 or 20 bucks or $5 when it's worth thousands. My show is worth thousands of dollars, pretty much like every day, what I get up and do. So why would I accept less if they're going to disrespect me or not respect me because they don't understand or they don't respect themselves for their choices? There's a few people that do, but I hope to give some talks and kind of eke in the idea of world peace, because if we do start thinking collectively of that in that direction, and all the public knows that and thinks it, we will win the war on this, on the environment. Not just ourselves and things like that, and education, but this is about saving humanity, because we know we're going down the wrong path and we have to turn it around. I think Dave Matthews did Mercy, and that got me thinking. I was like, oh, this is so depressing. He's right. How do we get all these individual people together for the same cause, discussing issues and doing positive things? You may think of 2 or 3 positive solutions, and let's face it and get on with it. We have to make everything sustainable. You have to have natural environmental things, and there's stuff like Christmas wires. How are we going to recycle? That's got me mind boggled. The clothing's no problem, the carpet's no problem, the shoes are no problem, but Christmas wires, how are we going to recycle those? With generation after generation coming onto this earth and creating a lot of people with a lot, we spend so much stuff on stuff, just stuff, because we have nothing to do with ourselves. We are not trained in the arts. Even if you don't make a career of it, I've always thought a neighborhood theater, like a place that the community could go and do theater and just have that's part of their lives. Donate a little bit of money. Theater is essential to culture. Fine art is essential to the survival of the human species, people, and we're not even training people in the history of art, much less how to make art and find out if you're good at it. I'm mad at the governor for wanting to take the safety away from cars too, because there was an automobile place that did $1,200 worth of work on my daughter's truck, and then I took it to Greg, and he said, "This car is not safe to drive. It's rusted and bent frame." I don't know how to fix that, Governor. Unethical, unless we start in the arts. Because when you're an artist and you're good, you're honest and you're truthful and you're ethical. If you don't have that in your public schools, you're going to totally run off the lemming cliff. How do I express? Because I didn't know either. I mean, I grew up in a cultural family, and the dinner table was like, well, Jackson Pollock is no artist. That's what my uncle said. But he was not a nice artist, but he did have a statement. So either do it or you die. It's World Preschool or nothing, guys.